Bitcoin and Litecoin breakout. What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. I hope everyone's having a fabulous Monday. We're going to take a look at the charts, starting out with Litecoin, moving on to Bitcoin as always. And at the end of the video, we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin daily chart versus gold weekly chart and see why I believe we're going to hit 46,000 by the end of the year. And definitely stick around to check it out if you haven't seen that already. Also, don't forget to join our free Discord. It's 100% free. We don't charge for anything. Great community, guys. There's a link to that below the video in the description. There's also some other affiliate links in there for you to check out that help out the channel. And let's get on with the charts and see what's going on. All right, guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anybody that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market can be extremely volatile and risky. Also, keep in mind, it's still a speculative market. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. With that being said, if you're new here or you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button in the lower right hand side of the screen. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. Smash those likes, guys. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. And let's get on with the video. All right, so we have our targets here. This 133 is where I said we could possibly go down to last night if you were in the live video. But let's look at what's going on now. Bitcoin seems to be breaking out. I believe Litecoin's going to follow. We're looking at this rising wedge here. And the top of that rising wedge is my target, I believe, at 156. If we're to break that, guys, very possible we go up to the 263 area. That would be the measured move off of this rising wedge in the yellow. I do have a target at the 180 area, and that is my target for the breakout of this cup and handle here. So definitely keep an eye on that. I do believe we're headed that way, but I do believe if we pop above this yellow line, we're probably most likely continued up to the higher highs. So let's look at the RSI, see what's going on in that. And as you can see, we had this rising channel. We had a little bear trap here. And again, guys, this is the daily. This takes a whole day to get a tick. So, but it does look like we are creating a bull flag in this falling channel within the daily RSI. And I do believe we'll probably come up, test the top of this, which will probably get us our new high. To the 155 range. If we break that, then obviously I believe we're going up to the 180 range. Let's look at the 4 hours, see what that is looking like. Sorry, guys. All right, so looking at the falling channel, we had a falling wedge, broke out of, into a falling channel, did it again, into a falling channel, again into the falling channel. I'm trying to make this quick, guys. So we have this falling channel here. We have like a falling wedge in here, and we're testing the top of that wedge. I believe we're about to have a breakout. So let's look at the price action and look at what's happening. So my targets here are obviously the worst case scenario, guys, would be coming back down into this. I'm actually going to move this up now because the further we go along, the higher this target gets. But anyways, if Litecoin's going to break out here, like I said, my target is still the 156 area, and we definitely need to watch that area, guys. We're probably going to get some resistance, and it may, we could create a bull flag there, or, some formation and continue on up to our 168 target, which is measuring this as a flagpole, bringing that flagpole up to where we broke out of the bull flag right here in the green. And that's the 168 range. But like I said, I do believe if we get up that high, we'll probably come up to the 168, come back down, test the top of this rising wedge for support, and continue on up, possibly hit our 180 range and higher after that as possible too. We'll definitely have some correction in here, guys, but I don't believe it's going to be the huge correction everybody's waiting on. So definitely, keep that in mind. Don't expect us to just shoot straight up. Obviously, it's possible we could, but these are my targets. I'm pretty confident in the 155, 156 area at least, and then see how it reacts there up to our next ones. Let's move on to Bitcoin. And we'll take a look at the targets on Bitcoin real quick. We had a rising wedge here, which we had broken out of, and my measured move off that, guys, is 9,600. We've been watching that area for quite some time now. I do believe that's where we're headed in the pretty quick here, maybe even within the next few hours. So keep an eye on that. We also have a rising channel here that we've been keeping our eye on. And if we were to break out above that, you know, we have a possibility of hitting the 99 to 10,000 range, and we'll look at that in the 4 hour. But if we're to break up from there, guys, my next target's the 11.8 would be the measured move of this channel up, the breakout here. Guys, we are parabolic. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody that's expecting this huge correction, I don't believe we're going to have a huge correction. Yes, we'll have corrections, but it's not going to be, you know, scary, and we're going up, man. But anyways, and then we can do a measured move off this as a flag pull, and this being a bull flag. And if we look at it that way, then my measured move off that is the 12,300 range. So I do believe we're headed up anywhere between, if we break 10,000, I think we're headed towards 10,000 now. We'll probably get some resistance here at 96. And like I said, full disclosure, I am closing some of my long positions from 7,600. I'm going to be closing at 96 and expecting maybe a small correction. I might get back into some more longs and follow it up to the 10,000 range and see if that breaks. If that does break, you know, my targets are 11.8 to 12.3. So let's look at the RSI real quick and see what's going on that in the daily. All right, so we were watching this in the daily. We had a rising channel here that we fell out of right here into a falling channel. We've broken out of that falling channel now, guys, and testing this first line in this rising channel. I believe we're probably most likely going to break through that. We may come back down, test this line. And again, guys, this is the RSI on the daily. This could take some time. But most likely going to come test the bottom of this. And if we break this, then up to here, which will be, you know, obviously way higher targets. Let's look at the 4 hour real quick. All right, so on the 4 hour, same thing. We have this rising channel. We had a rising wedge, which we broke down out of here into a falling channel. And we broke out of this falling channel into a rising channel. I definitely believe we have more room to go up here, guys. So let's look at the price action and see what that's telling us. We will look a little bit at the bearish scenario, but I'm not going to spend too much time on that today. Bearish scenario, we come back down to test the bottom of this channel here, which is going to be somewhere in the, let's put a little target here, somewhere in this range, the $81 to $8,200 range, but I don't see that happening, guys. I'm pretty damn bullish here. Like I said, we could hit this 96 or 9,900. Again, my target is the 9,600, but if we do end up blowing through that, 96 or 9,900 to 10,000 is going to be the top of this channel. And if we break that, I believe huge FOMO is going to kick in, and that'll get us up to one of these other two targets. If not, if we get a rejection at 10,000, we may come back down. This 96 may become support and then get another push up. Otherwise, we'll probably end up coming down to test the bottom of this channel. But I'm pretty confident that this will hold, guys. But I do still have this actually moves now. I do still have this the top of that rising wedge that we broken out of here. 7,500 would be, you know, retesting the top of that from the breakout over here. And I still have down here the worst case scenario, and we'll look at that in the Bitcoin daily versus the gold weekly chart, 6,600. But I'm pretty much counting that out now, guys. I honestly don't think that's going to happen. So let's look at what's going on in a little bit closer in here. Obviously, looks like we've broken out. And like I said, I think Litecoin is going to follow suit. But it does look like we've broken out here. I do believe we're going to have a continued move up to at least the 9,600 range. And that would be, let me go into the 1 hour real quick. Yeah, I'm going to go back. All right, so yeah, that's definitely my target there, guys, for now. We could do a measured move off of the breakout here, measure this as flag pull, put that to where we broke out, and yeah, that gets us into the 9,600 range, somewhere in there actually. I would use this one as the breakout, put it up here, and yeah, that gets us to our $9,700 range. That is still my target. When I'm looking at, if you guys are following along, I hope you're drawing your trend lines in and keeping an eye on this. I do believe we're gonna have a nice move today. So yeah, let's go into the Bitcoin daily chart. Take a good look at this, guys. This is my target for the end of the year, 46 to 47,000, somewhere in that range. And that could be, I could be being, you know, conservative there. I think it's possible we go a whole lot higher. Kind of have to see how that plays out, but I'll show you why in a second. But if you look at this Bitcoin daily chart, from each one of these peaks, I've drawn trend lines down to where it broke down at 6,000. And when we zoom in a little bit, you'll see each one of these trend lines had become resistance and then support on the way up. And this is my last trend line here from all our old support when we broke down. I believe this will hold as support again now that we've broken through the resistance. So this would be my absolute worst case scenario, guys, coming down to retest this line. But we're gonna switch over to the gold weekly chart now and look at the resemblance. This is a pattern that I believe is playing out. Definitely, you know, keep an open mind, look at this, check it out. The similarities are amazing, and I do believe in this pattern. Like I said a million times before, show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. I believe there's some huge news waiting for us now. Will it be the ETF backed, any one of those? Could be even bigger. I don't know, maybe a mass adoption news or something, but I'll show you in the charts. This is the weekly gold chart, and as you can see, it bottomed out just like Bitcoin is bottoming out now with this long-term, you know, from support off of here in their bear market, just like Bitcoin. Once we broke through, we never really came back into it. So we look right here, 2003, the gold ETF was approved, and that's about the same spot we're at in this chart right now, guys. So definitely keep that in mind. And as you can see, I have the yellow line up here and matches up perfectly. That's where I get the 46,000 to 47,000 by the end of the year. Definitely possible. I am definitely shooting for it. Yeah, let's look at how Bitcoin, we'll take a look at the RSI too real quick, but we're going to take a look at how it bottomed out. If we look at gold, how it bottomed out here from the bottom trend line, we had two touches on the bottom trend line before. Obviously, you can see what happened after that. Let's go into Bitcoin, look at the same thing. And two touches on the bottom trend line before, obviously. Guys, look at that. That's parabolic. I don't see a huge correction. Like I said, worst case scenario, we come down to touch retest down here, and that's going to be around the, you know, 6,800 range. And that is worst case scenario. I don't believe it's going to happen. I believe it's possible we may never see below 7,000 again, maybe even 8,000, depending how this move goes. So I hope you guys are enjoying the ride. I know I am. Anyways, everybody calling for them big corrections, you know, good luck to you. I hope you get your cheap Bitcoin you're waiting on, but I think it'll be just like when you were waiting on the hyperwave bullshit theory. It's not going to happen. So good luck to you anyways. Let's look at the RSI real quick and kind of back up the theory that I've been watching this. And if you guys have been following the channel, we've been watching this since January. We drew this in, and we look back here. This is 2013 bear market or bull market followed by the bear market. I drew this trend line in. We had two touches of resistance before breaking through and the bull market began. This is 2017 followed by the 2018 bear market, same trend line, 2 points of resistance before breaking through. Now I believe we are in the bull market, 100% parabolic bull market. So let's look at the monthly RSI. Excuse me, guys. And I have these two arcs drawn in here. 2013 bull market followed by the bear market. Each one of these arrows represents a new low in the RSI. We had 4 of them before shooting up and starting our bull market. Same thing here, 2018 bull market followed by the bear market. 4 points of, or 4 arrows representing new lows in the RSI. And said it before, say it again, the only difference, guys, is that this one is going to be a much quicker arc, I do believe. Good times for crypto. I hope you guys are all enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head to get you subscribed to the channel. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post videos, as I do post every day. That way you don't miss out on anything. Also, smash the likes, guys. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Check out the affiliate links below, and don't forget to join the Discord. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.